So I'm going to start. We are recording this webinar today. So in case anyone wants to review it again or take some notes after, we will upload it. And you can always contact us and we will give you the information where to find it. Also, we can share, if you like, some of the information or the slides given, because some information somebody might need to review them again because they have some um, terms and some dosages that you might be interested in. So I will start by first sharing my screen. So as you can see, I'm very happy today. I would like to welcome everybody. Good morning, good afternoon for Philippines that is later in the day and other parts of the world. I'm so happy to be with you again and share with you this interesting topic. I see some faces and some names that I have seen before, and I'm very happy about it. You can always ask any questions you have. You might write them in the Q&A section, and we can review them at the end. You can always come back to us and ask for information after the webinar is finished. Anytime we are next to you, our goal is to give you some background regarding vitamins and mineral, which is a huge topic. And hopefully by the end, you will feel more comfortable with the terms and with the supplement that are out in the market and how you can use them. See, they support every action happening to the organism. So another important factor is that they support the immune system. They fight infections. They help in wound healing. So it means when you injure, when you have bleeding, they help to heal easier and faster. They make their bones stronger, regulate our hormones, promote normal growth and development, support cells and organs to function well, even our heart. Vitamins are essential and they are not synthesized in the body, except vitamin D that you might get from sunlight, but still sometimes we don't get enough, even if we are in countries with sun. We have noticed through many research that because we are indoors most of the time, we might not get enough of it. So again, we need to get it from food mainly. Supplementation is another factor that we are going to discuss and how to use it in caution. So to divide the two main categories, we have the water-soluble vitamins and the fat-soluble vitamins. So the water-soluble vitamins include all the B vitamins and vitamin C, and the fat-soluble is A, D, E, and K. So vitamin A, and D, E, and K are fat-soluble vitamins. And to know the differences between the water-soluble, we are going to explain now. The water-soluble, they cannot be stored in the body. So you need to take them regularly. So even if you take more, so you have it, let's say, the body will not store it. It will release it. So excess will be excreted through urine. So this means that if you are taking too much of it, then you might damaging the circulation system, the lymphatic system, your kidneys, because extra will just be excreted. So that's why it's important to regularly fuel our body with the vitamins needed through our food. They are also very sensitive to light and to cooking methods, so and to temperatures. That's why we need to be aware of the cooking methods we use with these type of vitamins. The best way to do it, we are going to discuss it later on also, is to use as much fresh items as possible. Then we have the fat-soluble vitamin category, which means that these vitamins dissolve through fat and they are stored in the tissue, so the body can use it later on. So we get these vitamins A, D, K, and E, and we can store it. And we don't need regular supply of it. So if you are taking these vitamins through food, we will have some in the organism. However, if your diet is not balanced enough, if you are not eating variety of food, then you might have a deficiency in one of these vitamins. Because always we need to be aware, because they stored in the body, we need to be aware of toxicity levels. Because if you are taking too much, for example, buying supplements and taking just by over the counter, we are going to discuss also about it, you might get toxic levels, and they are more stable to cooking and normal temperatures. So before we introduce the vitamins, have you ever thought how they were discovered? Who was the first to discover vitamins? What was going on before discovering vitamins and minerals? The discovery was one of the most important achievements in the understanding of health and disease, because it came to support the work of many, many researchers and doctors trying to find cure to diseases. It was only deficiency in some vitamins. And there was a major period of discovery in the early 19th century and ended in the end of the 20th century. And even now, today, still research is going on. So the father of vitamin therapy was Casimir Funk. He did experimental research. He found the dietetic relationship of some disorders with food and deficiency. And he found the concept of vitamins. What do they do to help our organism? In 1911, he named this factor vita, which means life, and amine, which means nitrogenous substance essential for life, meaning essential, important, or major factor to maintain life, to be healthy. In 1912, this name was accepted by the scientific community. So after that, the huge discovery, one by one, they start discovering the vitamins. They played a major factor to the approach of nutrition and how nutrition can contribute to overall health, meaning that through having a healthier lifestyle, through eating healthily, through cutting out some foods based on the condition everybody has, each patient or each person has, they can treat some of the health issues just by eating the right things, let's say in simple words. So centuries of research and observation made it possible to identify and isolate the nutrients needed to maintain this healthy lifestyle. So the first vitamin to be discovered was vitamin A. It was in 1913. If you think about it, it's not so many years ago, approximately 100, so 100 actually. So Frederick Cornwall Hopkins was the one that found a known present in milk that it was neither fat, neither protein, neither carbohydrates. And this factor was called factor A. After they named this factor A vitamin A. He also was the founder of the amino acid tryptophan, which is very, very important also for the development of proteins. After that, vitamin E was discovered. It functions as an antioxidant, and it plays a serious role in supporting anti-inflammatory process in response to physical activity and immune health. Then vitamin B1 was a major discovery, because a deficiency in vitamin B1 could cause beriberi. And before the discovery of thiamine, of B1, they didn't know ways to treat this disease. It's a decrease in muscle function, it's a tingling or loss of feeling of hands and legs. It can cause mental confusion, shortness of breath, swollen lower legs. And it's important to say that sailors in Asian Japan who were consuming a lot of rice didn't have a majority of food or different types of food groups. They had issues with beriberi. And they weren't consuming barley, fish, meat, or vegetables. So after finding this vitamin, that converts food into energy and supports the nervous system and the muscle function, they treated this disease. It exists even today in people that are not eating a balanced life, a balanced menu through the week, let's say, or through the month. After that, vitamin C was discovered. I think everybody knows the role of vitamin C is important for our immune system again. It aids in healthy growth, natural process, and cell renewal. So the reason why it supports also the immune system, it can generate cell renewal. It helps in normal collagen production, which is important for healthy skin, tendons, cartilage, ligaments, and blood vessels. And lack of vitamin C back in the day, again, it could cause scurvy disease. Even today, we have cases of scurvy disease. Some of the pictures you can see above the teeth. Again, some of the symptoms are weakness, tired, aching legs. So the reason why I'm writing also the side effects is because sometimes we are feeling these things and we don't know why. We visit the doctor, we cannot find the exact reason. Sometimes it's just a simple blood test to be tested, and you can see if you have a deficiency in any of these vitamins, and then you can maybe get the right amount needed. Again, scurvy was a common disease in the long-distance sailors that were not consuming fruits and vegetables, and they were eating too much canned food. So this is important to note. Here we have vitamin D found later on. It was one found, it was a treatment for rickets disease that was known for many years prior finding vitamin D. And after the discovery of vitamin D and having exposure in the sun, they find treatment to this disease. Vitamin D, as everybody knows, is found in all cells of the body and plays an important role in bone health. And it works together with calcium. So we are going to explain this too. We have some vitamins that work together and some that eliminate each other. So some are friends and some, if we are taking, let's say, calcium or vitamin D, we help the process, we help the absorption of the vitamin. If you are taking vitamin C, it's a good combination to take it with iron. Iron with calcium, they eliminate each other. So we are going to discuss about it.
Nicole Moon, sorry to interrupt. You are muted again.
Okay, I will share again my screen to continue. Now you can hear me.
Yes.
So I'm not sure if you were able, if you missed some of my information because I was muted. As I said, all the B vitamins are involved in the metabolic process. So they help, they give energy, they help people who are trying to lose weight or be part of a balanced nutrition. We are going to give you some examples of the food items that contain all the vitamins to get them through food. So if you're having a balanced meal plan through the week, we are sure that you are getting them. However, if you lack of any of these, if your diet you think might be limited in some items, you can always ask us. We will support you and give you some more information based on your own nutritional program. Then we have vitamin B6. This vitamin is so important. It helps in the function of 100 enzymes. They catalyze essential chemical reactions in the human body, and they are important for the process of hemoglobin and amino acids biosynthesis. What it means, it helps also with iron levels to the production of hemoglobin. And the reason why I'm taking a step just to explain it a bit more is many times we see people thinking that they have low iron levels, but it might be B6 or B12. We are going to talk about it in the next or the other slide from now. We have vitamin K, is important for synthesizing proteins. So as you can see, any of these vitamins, they are like our own supporters. They work all the time for us without us noticing it in the organism, and they help in different functions of the body. So without them, we will have a problem. B9, this is important in the early stages of life, especially for pregnant women. The folic acid is a term that is known more, is the supplement name used or the fortified products that include folate. And vitamin B12, it was a major discovery. A liver contains high concentrations of vitamin B12. It keeps the body's blood and nervous cells healthy, and it helps in DNA synthesis. We have people that are vegetarian. We always advise them or suggest to them to check their B12 levels because it's mainly found in animal products. And it's suggested to check if you are a vegetarian or if your diet lacks of animal products or lacks of meat, to check with blood test your B12. So aging can cause a slower absorption of vitamin B12 through food, and it is suggested to take supplements over the age of 50. So all B vitamins, as we said, just to give again a small review of the previous ones. Remember that all B vitamins convert food into energy. They aid in healthy skin, healthy eyes, and the liver development, and they help to maintain healthy nerve cells and the production of DNA and RNA. So moving forward, we would like to talk about minerals that are also important. They are elements required from variety of body functions. They are called also micronutrients because they are needed in the organism in smaller amounts. And unlike vitamins, which they are organic, these are inorganic. What it means, we find minerals in rocks, soil, and water. So vegetables absorb minerals while growing, and animals digest minerals through their diet. So we get them through the consumption of the vegetables and the plant-based items, let's say, and the animal-based food. So we have again two major categories. We have the major minerals which are required in larger quantities in the organism, and the trace minerals which are required in smaller amounts. So the major minerals are sodium, potassium, calcium, and phosphorus, and the trace minerals are iron, zinc, and iodine. So the main functions of minerals are helping in bodybuilding. What we mean here is development of in growth and healthy development of the body, in teeth and bones, controls the body processes and the nervous system. Again, it supports the nervous system. So responsible for fluid balance and cell repair, and together with enzymes and proteins, they release again energy. So together with the vitamins, together with part of a balanced nutrition, you will see that each one of them supports the other. Also, it's important to know here that they help a lot the nervous system. So a person to be able to deal with difficult situations, to treat stress or anxiety, it's important to go a step back and see the type of diet they have. Iron is very famous, so everybody knows about iron. It helps for the to provide oxygen actually to all the cells and tissues of the body. We have two major sources of it. It's important for hemoglobin, which is the main part of red blood cells. A deficiency means that we have low oxygen carrying capacity, we are feeling weak, we have shortness of breath, we feeling like fatigue, limit work capacity, low athletic performance, and sources of iron are red meat, kidney, liver, eggs, green vegetables, lentils, spinach, and whole wheat bread. So you can get iron also from plants, but you need it in larger quantities to get the dosage needed. We have calcium that helps again in teeth, bone, blood clotting. A deficiency can reduce the bone strength. Everybody knows, I think, about this. It might also be a reason for slow growth, rickets, as we said in the beginning, and osteoporosis. And some sources of it are dairy products, fortified white bread, oil, fish, green vegetables, nuts, seeds, and citrus vegetables. In the end, I have them all gathered together, and you will see some food items. They are present in every vitamin and mineral. So it means they have a lot, a lot of vitamins and minerals through consuming them. Phosphorus is again very important for bones and teeth, together with calcium. So this is a nice combination. Deficiency might make you feel tired, depressed, but it's rarely a deficiency actually for phosphorus. So you might get it from nuts, dairy products, meat, fish, and food that are rich in calcium. You will get also some phosphorus. Potassium is very important for muscle spasms. It's important for the heart. You see muscle contraction. It's also important for the muscle of the heart to maintain fluid balance, be able to actually hear, to adjust in temperatures and different climates. And sources of potassium are bananas, celery, turnips, beans, potatoes, spinach, broccoli, avocado, and winter squash and lentils. We have sodium. Sodium is rarely a deficiency. Usually we get more than enough. It's responsible for maintaining the water balance and the temperature, the correct temperature in the body. However, sodium is present in every ready-made item, in every frozen product you eat, is present in meat. So it's rarely a deficiency. So it is important here to say that we need to be cautious and careful on how much sodium we get. And regulations suggest to consume no more than 6 grams of sodium per day. Zinc became famous now in COVID because it's also very, very, very important in the immune system. It helps to have strong immune system, supports senses like smell and taste. We have sources of zinc in meat, oats, eggs, nuts, pumpkin seeds, legumes, dark chocolate, oysters, shellfish, cashew, dairy products, and whole grains. And finally, we have iodine, which is working together with the thyroid gland function. It controls how fast the body uses energy and metabolism. A deficiency, here we see children falling the production of thyroid hormones and thyroid disease that might lead to deficiency of iodine. And sources of it are sea plants, seaweed, seafood, milk, eggs, yogurt, prunes, and nori. So this is about it with the information about vitamins and minerals. If you have a question, you can always ask in the end where I will be able to review them. And we like to move forward. Supplement marketing, which is a very, very huge topic, actually. So you saw how important they are. So the manufacturers try to benefit from it. We need to get supplements only if it is recommended from the doctors, your physician, or from your dietitian. Do not buy supplements over the counter without knowing your blood test, without having your blood test first done, and without getting the advice of the specific doctor that knows your health history. So I am saying this many times because I want to give the information that it is not that we don't need to get supplements, it's just to get the right amount of it and if needed. So a nutritional supplement marketing is increasing. The experts warn of the risk. In the US only, all supplements, minerals, vitamins, probiotics, botanical herbal extracts, and other ingredients, they fall under the 1994 Dietary Supplement Health and Education Act. These products are regulated as food from the Food and Drug Administration. So this means that the manufacturers do not need to prove their safety. They are considered as food. There is a lack of oversight, especially now with the online marketing. And this is happening all around the world, not only in the US, all around the world. And many, many brands, they sell worldwide their products. So you can see here, I like to share some of the early advertisements. When the vitamins were first discovered, you can see some of the advertisements back in 1924, a vitamin called Vitamon, which was released, and through newspapers, they were commercializing these vitamins. They were promising healthy skin, power, strong bones, muscle gaining, and actually it was very expensive to develop vitamins in the lab back in the days, but slowly became cheaper, and that's why now we have so many in the market. We are going to say that in a few slides from now. This is another advertisement. You see some famous people were advertising for nails, for hair, for beautiful skin. We have even Frank Sinatra commercialing through the radio back in 1944 the importance of taking supplements. We have other advertisement here that involve slowly the children and the whole family. So you can see how it was developing through the ages. And how you can get cheaper, save some money to get some vitamins and all this. And we came into nowadays where it's everywhere. However, in 1962, FDA finally proposed new regulations, and they called this special dietary food. There were some court cases against supplement companies that were promising cure for disease like cancer, for example. And they, after that, labels that claim nutritional supplementation as a benefit and not as a cure. So after that, it was important to never promote it as a cure to a disease, rather just as a benefit or a treatment. About 100 years later from the first advertisement we have spoke, not too much has changed. There are 75,000 supplement products in the market. So the specialists and every one of us, we need to work on ways to limit what comes out in the market and the dangers behind them. There are ways we need to always need to take into consideration to be able to take them off the market if proven dangerous. We need the tools to identify the dangers of these products. The tools is knowledge, and each one of us to be aware of what we are buying and how we are buying it. We have young children and adolescents that are promoting supplements through online platforms. We have famous actors and actresses that are promoting dietary supplements, so there are shows and they are selling them online. They market their products on millions of followers online and promoting through the products as natural. And people think that because it's natural, it's harmless. No, because it has its own power. You have seen what each vitamin is capable of, but if you take too much, it will be dangerous. So you will see in the now in TikTok, we see young people promoting vitamins, supplements, promising things, saying advices. You go on YouTube again, you go in other platforms. I'm just saying some famous ones because I have come to many advertisements because they know what you are following online through your friends. So the advertisements pop out again and again and again. So they profit from promising enhancement and beauty of wellness that everybody wants, just to know how much you need, especially after the pandemic. So it's very dangerous because people are taking their health into their own hands. Yes, it's good to change your lifestyle. However, always to seek for advice. There are numerous studies found that there are significant problems with the industry, especially with the safety, as we have seen, and the efficacy, because some certain vitamins and minerals are necessary for those who are facing health or injury. It's not for everybody. So the patients are prescribed supplements at regular doses, and they can benefit from it if you seek for the specific advice. The supplements can help healthy people to maintain their health and improve their health. So supplements can also help a patient to improve their health, depending on the advice, the correct advice you get. So normal doses of regulated vitamins might not benefit an average person, a healthy one. So if you are healthy, if you are eating a balanced nutrition, you don't need to take them just because you see the advertisement. The problem comes with a combination of the mixed ingredients disclosed in the labels. There might be extremely high concentrations of specific vitamin that you don't know exactly the dosage. You might mix the substances that are not labeled together, with active pharmaceutical ingredients or heavy metals or bacteria, more contamination can lead to serious health effects to unsuspected customers. So you need to be aware of it and give some examples of high dosages. So now we go to the other extreme. We were talking about efficiency. Now we are talking about the high levels of it. You will never get high levels of it only if you take it from food. This is important. So we have high doses of vitamin E can cause birth defects. Supplements containing B6 and B12 iodine might lead to acne. So if you have a sensitive skin, you need to be aware of what you are taking. We have some vitamins, skin, hair, nail supplements that are associated with increased cancer or diabetes, depending on the type of it. We have people who take medication. This is very, very important about the drug and supplement interaction. We have also food and drug interaction. That's why I have said before, some vitamins is good to take them together, some we take them apart. The dietitian and the doctor knows how to advise. People might be allergic to some of the ingredients. For example, we have collagen supplements out in the market. The collagen might come from seafood, and you might be allergic to seafood. So you are unaware of the danger. You just take the collagen supplement and you don't know the dangers behind it. And remember that it is legal to advertise that some supplements promise benefit to human body, even with zero evidence from human clinical studies that confirm that they work. So be aware of some words like enhance, promote, boost. Even the legislation demands a product to be withdrawn because it was found harmful, and then the manufacturers might find a different product, similar one, name it with a different name, and send it out in the market again. And the problem comes, as I have said before, when we sell the products outside the country. So one country sends to another country through online marketing. This is a moment that is a picture with 1,000 words. I like this picture a lot. And it's true. People run to pills, surgery, fast results, magic ingredients to lose weight or to stay healthy. And they don't just go to the simple old way. Change your lifestyle, do some basic steps, follow some plan, each step at a time, month by month. This will lead you to better results rather than spending so much money to buy things, and then they might harm you and you spend other money to become well again. So remember that supplements must add nutritional value to your diet and health, not remove. And as I have said, the expert knows better how much is enough. Take them in moderation and take them as part of a complement to the diet. So if it's needed, take them as part of complement to the diet. I'm just repeating it. Some of the important vitamins or vitamins that we sometimes need in supplementation that we might not get enough from food is vitamin D, B12, and iron. A deficiency in these three vitamins can cause severe consequences. Yeah, maybe you like to take some pictures of the slides because it's just the dosages, the recommended dietary allowance, and the daily adequate intake, the upper level and the recommended one. So you see there are specific dosage that you can take through the day. So it's by folate, vitamin C, choline, vitamin A, B1, riboflavin, niacin. Then we have B5, B6, B7, all with their names, their scientific names. I can always give this information later on again. I'm just having here for your information. You can see calcium, it increases while we age. And also you will notice that women, most of the time, we need more dosage than men because the organism is more complex. It's designed for childbirth and for pregnancy. So some of the vitamins and minerals are needed in higher dosages, and also above the age of sometimes 50, sometimes 70. It also recommend a higher dosage. So what is the best time of the day to take supplements? This depends on the supplement. So you don't take some information for granted. It depends on the supplements. Any time of the day might be good, depending on the supplement. So the body absorbs some nutrients better if combined with meal containing fats. The body needs 13 vitamins to function properly, 9 water and 4 fat soluble. And some vitamins need other vitamins, as we have said, for better absorption. Some vitamins cannot be combined with other vitamins. Take them through food. Emphasize on consuming the following: fruits and vegetables, whole grain, beans, legumes, low-fat protein, low-fat dairy products. So you see here some sources of the vitamins in food. So you can see that some of the food items are present in many. We have some of fruits. So if you eat your fruit in combination, whatever is fresh and in the climate you are sailing, because some of you might be in one part of the world, some might be in another part of the world. So local fruit, it's good to consume, and then when you move to another port, if you buy other fruits and vegetables, you consume those, you get plethora of vitamins. So that's very good. So moving forward, we have you see here some of the other vitamins we get from citrus fruit, potatoes, broccoli, bell peppers, spinach, strawberries, tomatoes, Brussels sprouts. Then you get some from beef, liver, eggs, fish, fortified milk, sweet potatoes, and all the list is here. We have some additional ones that you can see: calcium, chloride, magnesium, potassium. You see broccoli, it's is listed in many of them. And moving forward, I have gathered together some of the food items that are very rich in vitamins and minerals, like broccoli, as I have said, has almost all vitamins and minerals, extremely antioxidant. It has calcium, collagen, vitamin K, C, potassium, fiber. Kale, it has vitamin C, A, K, B6, potassium, calcium, magnesium, manganese. We have sardines. They are small fatty fish that contains almost all nutrients the body needs. Salmon, it has omega-3 fatty acids. Seaweed, as you see, it has calcium, iron, magnesium, manganese, iodine, and is highly antioxidant. Garlic is also very healthy. You can see how many vitamins and minerals it contains. Shellfish, potatoes, berries, eggs, bitter melon, cocoa, and dark chocolate. You can see here listed the vitamins they include. So try to include balanced meals through the day. Always include vegetables with main meals. For every snack, choose 1 or 2 fruits. Daily include whole grain or whole meal and fiber. Fiber you get through your vegetables and the fruits, and from the whole grains you get fiber too. Weekly include seafood or fish. Drink pure water instead of sweetened beverages, and do not skip meals. Try to have as much balance as possible. Balance in life, food, and exercise. Also, when you are on board the vessel, you can try to do that. Many cases we have seen is that while on board, they follow a better balanced nutrition than when you are ashore. So it's good to also advise the whole family on how to the whole family support each other and follow some of the guidelines. Be aware of some of the cooking methods that ruin the vitamins and the nutrients actually overall, like frying or added salt, oil, salt, and sugar. They ruin some of the nutrients. You can use them, but not in every meal you have. Choose steam, boiling, and add natural flavors instead of frying. Avoid as much as possible the ready-made products and the processed food. They contain less nutrients. Always remember to cook from scratch, to follow a recipe is much more healthier. Remember that cooking methods might ruin vitamins and minerals, as we have said. Some meal examples for a healthy breakfast, for example, add oatmeal with banana and honey, avocado on a toast and eggs, veggies and cheese omelets, and rice with vegetables. I try to include a breakfast that might be likable from different nationalities. Also some meals that might be likable from many nationalities, and then I included some Filipino dishes and some Indian ones, but you know better. So if you have any suggestions, you can feel free to suggest. We have chicken with broccoli and rice. This is for more international ones. Salmon with rice and boiled vegetables. Meat of choice cooked in the oven with mashed potato or baked potato and a salad. Chickpea curry with rice is again part of a balanced and healthy meals. Some healthy Filipino dishes that I suggest is the arroz caldo, which includes eggs with rice, porridge, ginger, and garlic. The chicken tinola, which includes onion, chayote, squash, black peppers, bok choy, and spinach. We have the pinakbet, which is Filipino vegetable stew, and we have the beef nilanggag baga, which is Filipino beef boiled soup. And in addition, we have some healthy Indian dishes, the chitar nam, which is lemon rice. Please forgive me if my accent in the names is not very good. We have the chickpea curry. We have the bingan bharta, which is Punjabi spicy roasted eggplant, and slow cooked dal makhani. So these you can search if you like these dishes, you can find them. And finally, I added some quiz for you, and you can type the answer if you like. So, vitamins and minerals are essential. What does this statement mean? Vitamins and mineral supplements are necessary for good health. Most vitamins and minerals are stored in the body for later use. Vitamins and minerals must come from food we eat. The body uses vitamins and minerals to prevent formation of free radicals. Which one is the correct one? The word essential is a tricky one, and two answers are similar, but one is the correct one. The correct answer is C. Vitamins and minerals must come from food we eat. That's why they are essential. Which mineral is considered important for the formation of bone and teeth by forming a stable compound with calcium to prevent toothache? So which one of these is important that works for the formation of teeth? Magnesium, chromium, fluoride, or potassium? So the correct answer is again C, is fluoride. It prevents tooth decay. Moving forward, we have which vitamin was the first to be discovered? Vitamin E, vitamin C, calcium, or vitamin A? So here the correct answer is vitamin A. So number D, letter D. And then we have another question. Vitamin B12 deficiency is mostly found in vegetarians. This is true or false? Vitamin B12 is a deficiency mostly found in vegetarians. And yes, this is true. It's mostly found in vegetarians. Which statement is true regarding fat-soluble vitamins? Fat-soluble vitamins cannot be stored in the body, need to take them regularly. Stored in the body regularly, supply not needed, and excess intake can lead to toxicity. Unstable to heat and light, be aware of cooking methods, and excess intake are excreted through urine. So which one is you think is the correct answer? So the correct answer here is B. Fat-soluble vitamins are stored in the body. Regular supply is not needed, and excess intake can lead to toxicity. So finally, remember that vitamins and minerals are so important, are essential. The body needs in small amounts to work properly. Most people take all the needed nutrients to eating variety of food and balanced meals. If your diet is not balanced or you have a health condition, then you should consider taking a supplement. Always get advice from your health professional before going into a solution. And thank you so much for devoting some of your important time to hear this webinar. I hope I cover some of the questions you might have, and I hope you found it interesting, and take care of your health. Always remember that. And I will stop sharing my screen. So I'm very happy to see some of the answers you give, and if you have any questions, you can always ask us. And I'm so happy and thankful for your time. So we will upload very soon the presentation. So you can always go back and review the slides and get some information, and you can always email us in MCTC, and I will be very happy. You can ask for me, and I will be very happy to cover any of your concerns or anything you would like to ask. And I can share some of the information provided today. So thank you so much for your time.